my dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel that is Learning and Programming with Chetan. Friends, this is our second video of our tutorial series on Apache Tomcat. Okay, so in our previous video, we have discussed about what is Apache Tomcat, and I hope that you have better understanding on what is Apache Tomcat, what are the various types of Apache Tomcat server, what is the difference between web server and application server. So if you have not watched that particular video, then I would recommend you to watch that first. You can check the link in the description. Okay. Now in our today's video, we are going to discuss about how we can download and install Apache Tomcat server on our Windows or Linux machine. Okay. So let's start our discussion and let's see that how we can download Apache Tomcat on our machine. Okay, so I'm opening the browser and on a Google you can simply type Tomcat. Okay, so here we are getting the various suggestions, so you can just open this first link. Okay, so this is an official website of Apache Tomcat, right? And in left hand side you can see that we have a download section and these are the various versions of Apache Tomcat that is available for us. Let us try to download this Tomcat 10 version. Okay, so here you can see that we are getting various options to download this Apache Tomcat version 10. Okay, and here you can click on this readme and you can check the basic requirements for this Tomcat version. Okay, so here you can see that the Tomcat version it needed Java 8 and above versions. Okay, now here you can see that we are getting various options to download our Tomcat. So here we are getting an option of zip file and we can also download the tar file. Then it is available for 32-bit version, then for the 64-bit, right? And we can also download the exe file. So here let's do one thing, let's download this zip version of Apache Tomcat. Okay, so this is our first step. Okay, so we have downloaded it and we can show it in folder, so it will be downloaded in our downloads folder. So I have copied this folder which we have downloaded, that is Apache Tomcat 10 version, in our app drive. Okay, you can also copy from the download folder to the folder in which you want. Okay, so you can take it to the respective directory, and once you get this zip file, then what you can do, you can extract it. Okay, so you can extract it by using this extract all option. It will take some time. Okay, so for the demonstration purpose I have already downloaded it. Okay, so this is our Apache Tomcat 10 version. Great. Now here you can see that we have installed and extracted our Apache Tomcat, right? Now here you can see that we are getting various options, right? This is an important file that is running, so we can open this file. Okay, so this is the first step you should do after downloading and extracting your Apache Tomcat. So here we will get the various instructions from Apache. So it is saying that we need JRE 8 and above. Okay, so if you have not installed JRE, then you can install it using this link, and I would recommend you to install the JDK. Okay, because JDK consists of JRE as well, right? Great. So we can install the Java development kit, and here it has provided the link to download the Tomcat which we have already installed, right? So I'm only telling you about the important steps, right? From this you can go through it in detail. Okay, so the next step is to configure the environment variables. Okay, so you can simply open Windows, you can type edit. Fine. So here we are getting in system properties. You can go to this advanced tab, then under advanced tab we have environment variables. Okay, under this environment variables we need to configure two things. First one is this Catalina home. So this is the Catalina home which we need to provide. Then the path where we have downloaded our Apache Tomcat. Okay, so this is the path we have provided. Now the next and the important one is to set up the Java home or JRE home. Okay. So here we have done the setup for the Java home. So my JDK 8 version is present in this respective path. So this we have configured. After doing this, you can simply click OK. So we have done the setup for the environment variable. So here it is showing we need to do an configuration for Catalina home, and the next one is the JRE home or Java home. Okay. So these are the important points which you need to take care. Okay. Apart from this, let me also show you about some of the important instructions. Okay. So these are the various instructions that is to start our Tomcat server. That is, if we are using a Windows machine, then we can go to the respective path. Okay. So this is my path. Under this path, we have bin folder. Okay. So this is my bin folder. It consists of various bat files or scripts. Okay. That is needed to start or stop the Apache Tomcat server. So here you can see that to start the server, we have start.bat file, and this is our sh file, that is script file or the shell file which is needed for running the Apache Tomcat server on Linux machine. Okay. And if you're using the Windows machine, we can use this startup.bat file. Fine. Apart from this, we can also use this Catalina file, okay, or the Catalina shell script. Okay. So one step is to directly click here to this start bat file to start the server. Okay. Or the other option is to go to the command prompt. So let me go to the command prompt. Okay. So I have installed our Apache Tomcat in F drive. Okay. Let me go to the Catalina home directory. Okay. So I am inside my Catalina home. Then let me go to the bin folder. Okay. So now what is the next step we should do? So we need to run the start bat file, or we can also run the Catalina bat file. Okay. And we can provide the start option to start this server, or if we are on Linux machine, then we can use this startup sh file. So let us start our server, that is by using the startup.bat file. Okay. So I have pressed the enter button and it is starting our Tomcat server. Okay. It will take some time. So here you can see that our Tomcat server is starting and it has already started, right? And where it started? It started on 8080 port. Okay. In our upcoming videos, I will show you that how and where this 8080 is configured and how we can change it so that our server will start in some different port. Okay. So this is how we can start our Apache Tomcat server. Similarly, we can shut down our Tomcat server, or we can stop it by using the shutdown bat file. Okay. And by using the Catalina bat file. And if you are on Linux machine, then you can use the shutdown.script file. Okay. So this is the link which we can use to check our Tomcat server. Okay. So as we have seen that it is running on 8080 port and it is already started. We have already seen that, right? Let us start our Tomcat. Okay. So as it is my local machine, so that is why I have used a local host and it is listening on 8080 port, right? So here you can see that our Apache Tomcat web server has already started. Now let me do one thing. Let us stop our Apache Tomcat server. So I am using this shutdown.bat option. So now our Apache Tomcat web server has stopped. Let us try to refresh it. So here you can see that now our Apache Tomcat is not accessible, right? That is, it is already stopped. Let me again do the startup. Okay, so here you can see that our Apache Tomcat server has again started. Let me again refresh it, and here you can see that it is live now. So my dear friends, I hope that you are able to understand that how we can start or stop our Apache Tomcat server, right? Apart from this, there are various other important folders which are present here. That is, this is for a configuration folder. I will tell you in detail in a next video about some of the important files where we can configure our various properties related to the web server. Then this is the library folder with, so here it contains all the libraries that is used by Apache Tomcat, right? Next one is the logs folder. So when we start a Tomcat server, so whatever logs it is generating related to the application or the server is present inside the logs folder. Then the next one we have web apps folder. My dear friend, this is a very important folder. Okay, in our upcoming videos we will see that how we can deploy our application on Apache Tomcat, how we can place a war file inside this folder. Okay, so these are various important folders. You can explore more on this, and if you guys have any doubts, then you can ask me your doubts and your queries in comment section. I hope that you are able to understand about how we can download and install Apache Tomcat on a Windows machine. And in our next video, we will see that how we can configure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse. Okay, so stay tuned with me, and if you have not subscribed the channel till now, then you can quickly hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates of my upcoming tutorials.